Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, I have another announcement for you this week. I have created a tarot spread called the Moneymaker Spread. It is just for you guys, whether you are a complete novice and you are just trying it out, whether you are a serious practitioner, if you're a coach, a healer or a therapist, you will especially be able to use this again and again for your clients and for yourself. So there is a link in the description box below. Check it out. It is it's brilliant, even if I do say so myself. So with that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look-see. What are you releasing, removing or letting go of from your life this week, Cancer? What are you phasing out? What is outworn, outdated and outmoded and no longer has space at your table? The 9 of Wands. So this is basically saying that you will not be silenced. Those are the words that literally just came into my head. You will not be silenced. You will no longer not be heard. You will be heard. Right? It really feels, especially with this 9 of Wands, it's kind of like you're saying, you know what? I acknowledge how far I've come and I acknowledge everything that I've been through. I acknowledge how much I've helped other people and how much I've come through myself as a human being. But I have something to say. I have something to speak up or on about. And it really feels like that's what you're letting go of. You're letting go of this whole idea of biting your tongue. It's kind of like, I will not be silenced. And from here on in, I will not allow myself to be censored by anyone or anything. It's a really strong, powerful message coming through, right? So straight out of the gate, you know, it's right in there at the serious level. So what are you working on now? What is at the heart of the meat of the matter? And this week you get the Queen of Pentacles. So I love the Queen of Pentacles because she is steady, dependable, hardworking. She knows how to budget. She knows how to see things through to completion, but ultimately she knows how to get the most out of everything that she is using, utilizing or owns at this moment in time. This is the sort of energy where you take £10 and turn it into 100 and, you know, and much bigger sums as well. It's about increasing the amount that you can get out of what you already have. The fact that this is what you're working on now, this really feels for me like you are about cultivating yourself. Whether you are male or female is irrelevant. This week you are looking to demonstrate your best, to be on your best, to speak, divulge, to have people see you and acknowledge you at and for your best. You are standing and putting your best foot forward. And this week, boy, I tell you, you don't want to mess with Cancerians because they are all about it. I really feel for you guys, the message that's coming through here is you are about to show up in a big, big way. So with that said, what is the energy that is trying to break into your life this week, that is trying to enter into your world? And this week you get the Lovers card. This is interesting for a select few of you. I feel, and especially with that 9 of Wands there, it really feels for me like there's going to be this process of you really having to decide whether a specific partner really is for you. This is crunch time. This is the crunch week. This is the week where you will have to make that decision, Cancer. You will no longer be able to hold back. You will, because you're speaking up, you will no longer be able to make yourself available. You will no longer be able, because it's just not going to sit right with you. You are making the choice this week of whether somebody is for you or whether you're for them, and vice versa. And with this Lovers card as the energy that you're trying to welcome in, this really basically says that you are trying to communicate what your needs are. And I've said this to you before, you know, Cancerians need to speak up more about what they want because not everybody's as intuitive as you are, so they don't really get it. So this is the week where you say, this is what I want, this is what I need. Are you able to give it to me? And this is where you're going to find out who is able to deliver and who is just paying you lip service. There will be no in between this week. Decisions will be made. Things will either come to a close or they will go on to the next level, but there's not going to be any of this wishy-washy from here on in. So, my beautiful Cancerians, you know I share a moon sign with you, so I feel this energy as well, and I'm kind of like, I wonder how this will apply to me. I wish you an abundance of all that good stuff. Have an amazing week. Let me know how this shapes up for you in the comments. Stay strong, be yourself, and ultimately go forward with who you are at the core of everything that you do.